Hi everyone, welcome to part 3 of this video series for May-June 2021 IGCSE ICT paper 2. We're going to solve the presentation section of the paper and we will start with question number 29. Okay, so now in this one we're going to create a presentation by using a file. So we're going to first create a presentation of 6 slides using the file j2122rules.rtf. So on PowerPoint we're going to first open the PowerPoint, and what I'm going to do, file, open, and browse to the location of that file. That will be okay. Hopefully in the exam it will be a straightforward location, but make sure when you reach to the folder the all files is selected. And just let me quickly disable the alerts on my phone so it won't disturb us. Okay, and so we're going to J2122 rules, so we need that one. Click open. Okay, so that's kind of creates the presentation that has 6 slides. Just quickly check if that's the case. Yeah, it's got 1, 2, 6 slides. All right, so we're going to first place, so we've done that. We place in the footer your name, center number, and candidate number. Okay, we do that from first view, slide master. Okay, we need to ensure, because we want all the changes in all slides, we need to select the first slide. Okay, and then we're going to go to insert, header and footer. So in the footer we need to make sure it's selected, otherwise it won't display on the slide, on any slide. Okay, and we put the usual information there and apply to all, the center number, candidate number, and our names. Okay, so does it say it needs to be in a specific place? Place in the footer your name, center number, and candidate number. Okay, we done that. And then the footer must be displayed on all slides, but it doesn't really say where exactly. Okay, so we'll just leave it there for the time being. If we need to change it later on, we'll change it. Okay, so just go to slide master and close it, and if you look at the previews, it is displayed on all slides. Okay, our names and our details. Alright, so we are done with question 29, and let's move to question 30. Okay, on the slide with the title transition, demote the last 3 bulleted items so they look like this. Okay, so first find the transition, the slide transition, which is that one, and we're gonna kind of, okay, what I did, I pressed tab on my keyboard, or you can use these increase list level tab on the home button on the home tab. Okay, so I'm going to change the bullet points as well. So to do that, I go to bullets, and in the bullets and numbering section, okay, I click customize, and then I choose the hyphen. Okay, and click OK, and that will change it to that. Alright, so that will finish with question 30. Actually, no, it's not. It needs to be italic as well. Okay, we need to make sure. Okay, this is changed to italic. Okay, let me double check. And I think, is it bold? Not bold. Okay, so that will be it. That should do. Alright, so we're going to we changed it, and maybe that's a bit smaller as well. Maybe change the size of it. Okay, this is size 24. Maybe make it size 20. Okay, that's maybe more like it. Yeah. Okay, so that's question 30. And in question 31, change the layout of the slide with the title Common Penalties to a title and table. Okay, so we're going to go to Common Penalties slide. Okay, we're going to change this layout to maybe title only, because we're going to add a table to it. Okay, and then create a table that contains 4 columns and 13 rows. Okay, so you're going to insert table, there will be 4 columns, okay, and then there will be, okay, only let's insert, actually I can click insert table. Okay, it will have 4 columns and was it 13 rows. 13 rows, and click OK. Okay, so that's the table. Obviously, I'm sure we're going to change the color of it. So we've done these 2 bits. Copy the data from the file j21222table.csv. Okay, so we're going to open that file, which looks like this. Okay, it doesn't actually look like this. Okay, I've done it previously. So you need to make sure once you open this, you need to adjust the size of the cells so every label is visible. Okay, so I already done that bit, but in yours it should be like the first bits where the labels are, they will look like, basically, let me see, show it to you, they will look like something like that. Okay, so you need to ensure they're sized so properly, so everything is visible. Okay, so what we'll do, we're gonna select all this and copy and paste it in our table. So I click on the first cell and I press Ctrl V on my keyboard. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure, actually I'm not going to, okay, I think I'll leave it like that for now. Okay, and see what the other questions saying. So copy the data from the J2, place in this table. Okay, so we've done that. So we're done with question 31. Okay, and now let's move to question 32. Format the tables so that a plain table style is applied with no cell shading. Okay, so we're gonna make sure we select all the table and ensure, actually go to table design and shading, no fill. Okay, just keep it like that, and then a plain table style is applied with no cell shading. All internal and external grid lines are displayed when printed. So we need to ensure, okay, the all internal, which is all borders, okay, are visible. Okay, so these will be visible when we print it. Okay, so that's done with question 32. Okay, and let's move on to question 33, which has the most mark for this task. Was it task 6? Was it? Yeah, for the presentation tasks anyway. Okay, so insert 2 new rows as the first 2 rows of the table. Okay, so first do that. Insert 2 rows. When we do right click, we get this little options where you can click insert and insert rows above, and maybe do another one. Okay, so we inserted 2 new rows on top. Okay, so we've done that. Okay, enter the text and format rows 1 and 2 of the table so they look like this. Okay, so they're going to, basically you're going to type these labels, okay, for the first two. Okay, so we're gonna start with that one. We're gonna do some cell merging as well. We're gonna merge some cells. Okay, I think. Okay, so these two will be merged, and this will be named as common penalties. Okay, and I'm assuming that will be table layout. Obviously, that's, don't know why it's not working. Okay, layout, there we go. Okay, in the layout tab, where for the table, okay, you're gonna click this vertically center and obviously horizontally center. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. And then we're gonna type of penalties. That will be, obviously these cells needs to be merged first. Let's merge those cells, and type of penalties. When you're typing these, you need to ensure your spelling is done correctly and it's typed as it appears on your question paper. So the first letter is capital for type, and then P is capital as well. So we need to just pay extra attention to those. Okay, and I think these will be bold and bold. Okay, and then we're going to enter the titles here, the labels. So stop and go. What I'm going to do, I'm just going to copy and paste. Okay, and while I'm doing that, okay, I'm going to, actually I'm not going to adjust the sizes yet. Okay, then I have the second label, which is time. Copy and paste, and this will be again centered, and let's do this one as well, the first one. Okay, and then we're going to do disqualification as well. That's the last one. Okay, obviously we need to ensure the letters, the words are on the same line. No letters are going to a new line. Okay, so what we're going to do, we've got to ensure, okay, is it? Okay, so that's that bit done. Okay, we just need to make sure that these are bold. Okay, and I think we need to change the sizes of it. Yeah, got to ensure the sizes are as big enough to fit the labels, so we can. Okay, I don't know why that's not moving. Okay, I'll do it from this side then. Okay, that should be for that, and then maybe a little bit more. There we go. This one. Okay. So maybe make the table a little bit smaller so it's fitting in my. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm just going to the corner and make it a bit smaller, so everything resizes equally. Alright, so it looks right. So that's one last thing. Okay, we need to ensure the shading is a kind of grayish. I think it's a bit, yeah, that's more like it. Okay, and actually it's not even common penalties, this one called conduct. Okay, that's what we need to change that to. Okay, it's a good thing we checked. Okay, is conduct. Okay, just you need to ensure everything is typed correctly. That's what I said earlier on, and you need to ensure that you double check everything. So it's a good thing we double checked. Okay, that's what you need to do in exam as well. So we are practically done with question 33. Okay, and now in question 34, adjust the column width so the data in column 1 is displayed on one line, which we already did. The table fits on the slide with all data fully visible. We already done that one. Okay, just double check. Okay, maybe center it a bit. Excuse me, the little sneeze. Okay, and yeah, that's that question done. Let's move to final question. Okay, just double check 34, 1 minute, I don't want to rush it. Adjust the column width so data in column 1 is displayed on one line. Yep, that's done. The table fits on the slide with all data fully visible. Okay, that's fine. Now save your presentation. Save it. File. Save as. Just make sure it's saved in your work folder. So I'm gonna save it in my folder where I do the papers, the walkthroughs. Okay, race, rules, and competitive conduct. Okay, I'll leave it as that. And then I will, okay, just highlight that first, saved it. Print all slides in the presentation as handouts with 2 slides to the page. Okay, each slide filling half the page. Alright, so basically we've got to do the printout for our exam. So print this handout, make sure your name, center number are on all slides. Okay, so it will be print all slides in the as handout with 2 slides. Okay, so I'm gonna go to file, print. Okay, it will be two slides. Okay, so it will be this one. Okay, and our names are visible. Okay, as the footer on each slide. Okay, and all slides are there. Okay, I'm just double checking. Okay, I've done that, and my table looks fine. All right, and then you're just going to click print, which I'm not going to do now, and then you're going to take that print out and put together with rest of your work. Okay, make sure everything is organized so you don't just lose unnecessary marks. Okay, so let's go back. So we kind of imaginary do print out with the printing. Okay, and we've done that bit as well. And this finalized the paper 2 for May, June 2021. Okay, so again, the video for document creation and database is also available for you to watch. Okay, so that's it. Good luck and keep practicing. Thank you.